everybody, what is going on? Your boy HGR here. We're back with another Console Wars video. This one's gonna be a little difficult because it's a fighting game, number one and number two. There's not much difference between them except maybe on the graphics and the sound. So we're gonna deviate a little bit from the Console War tradition and not vote graphics. This time we are gonna include graphics. And so we're gonna compare the Jaguar CD, the 3DO, and the Sega Saturn. Put them up against the arcade version of Primal Rage and see which one had the best port for the home system. And obviously we know the Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis versions, they were playable if you turned down some of the graphic settings, like turn off the gore and that kind of stuff, but really just awful ports of this game. Even though this really was one of my favorite arcade games, and at that time when I was a kid, the only way I had to play it was the Super Nintendo. And also I had the X-Band to play this online, so that made it pretty cool. I could challenge people. But basically what we're going to do with this one, I'm just going to do one thing of audio, put them all up there. You vote 1, 2, or 3. So I think the order is going to be Jaguar CD, 3DO, and then last but not least the Sega Saturn. And we'll decide. But anyway, this Primal Rage, it's a two-player fighting game. It's developed and published by Atari in 1994. And there's also a bunch of toys, comics, and a bunch of merchandise that tied in with this. This game was kind of a big game, and I really did like it. The movie that came out, nothing to do with this game whatsoever. You know, it's called Primal Rage, but nothing to do with this game. So basically this is like meteor strike devastated the earth, and there's no more technology, and civilization is reduced to rubble, and the humans are basically back to the Stone Ages. And they changed the name and call it URTH Earth. So it's like primordial rainforests cover the land, and numerous species have evolved. And so there's 7 creatures that come out on this game, which are your playable characters. And they're torn between the ones that want to keep peace and those who want to plunge into further chaos for their own benefit. Kind of like now. Creatures have some supernatural abilities, some godlike characteristics, and basically, you know, just a fighting game basically when you boil it down to it. But you can eat your worshippers, like all of the players have worshippers that worship, and they come out during the game, and you can eat your own worshippers, but I think you lose points. If you eat the other team's worshippers, you gain health back. So that kind of stuff is thrown in here, and you just go around fighting till you're the last one standing. And it also has finishing moves, stuff like that for Mortal Kombat. So kind of fatalities and stuff like that. But yeah, just go through there. We're gonna let these play out, and if you see anything you like, again, Jaguar CD, 3DO, and Sega Saturn. I thank y'all for watching, and we'll catch y'all at the next one. Peace.
Rage.